Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Assembly Committee on Legislative Operations and Elections. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Assemblyman DeLong.
Present.
Assemblywoman Dixon. Present.
Assemblyman De Silva. Assemblywoman Gonzalez.
Here.
Assemblyman Hibbets. Assemblyman MacArthur. Assemblywoman Brittany Miller.
Here.
Assemblyman Cameron C.H. Miller. Assemblywoman Monroe Marino. Assemblywoman Newby.
Here.
Assemblyman Yeager.
Here.
Chair Gorlow.
And here, please mark any members that are absent present when they arrive. Welcome, everyone. Today we are going to be hearing SJR 5, which urges Congress to expand the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program and the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for women, infants, and children to cover the purchase of menstrual products. Before we do start, for our one person that's in the audience, please silence your phone. If you would like to testify, you'll need to sign in, and don't forget to push the button. So with that, Senator Scheibel, please begin when you're ready.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Melanie Scheibel. I'm the state senator from District 9. And today I'm happy to present to you SJR 5. SJR 5 is actually a companion to SB 161. And what the two of these bills do together is allow Nevadans who are recipients of SNAP and WIC funds to utilize those funds on menstrual products. And so I think the best way to explain is to kind of give you kind of the background of how I got here, which is that I learned over the course of the interim that period products, pads, tampons, cups, and similar things are considered luxury items by the federal government. And so people who receive assistance in the form of SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or WIC, the Women, Infants, and Children's Program, are not able to use their vouchers or coupons or their EBT cards, electronic benefit transfer system cards, to purchase these items. And so I went on a mission to figure out how we could help Nevadans who are already struggling to put food on the table to be able to purchase menstrual products. And other states have passed bills that would require those state Medicaid or Medicare programs or the SNAP and WIC programs to apply for federal waivers to allow them to utilize those funds for menstrual products. But as it turns out, the federal government doesn't have such a waiver and has not approved such a waiver. So that's where SJR 5 comes from. SJR 5 is, just like it says, a resolution to Congress asking them to expand the SNAP and WIC program, asking that Congress entertain a bill that would allow for a waiver to be developed underneath the federal waiver program so that states like Nevada could apply for the waiver and allow their constituents to utilize SNAP and WIC funds for period products. I have Samantha Glover with me via Zoom, who you may remember from previous sessions, as she is a staunch advocate for ending period poverty in Nevada and across the world. And so she can speak a little bit more to how important this is for people across the United States and especially here in Nevada. And then we would be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you very much. Welcome, Ms. Glover. Please begin when ready.
Hi, my name is Samantha Glover. I'm the co-founder and advocacy director for Red Equity, which is a 501c3 nonprofit that is entirely youth-led, focusing on preventing and eliminating period poverty through advocacy, education, and distribution of products. To date, we've raised over 150,000 menstrual products and distributed them to menstruators in need, primarily in Nevada and along with our chapters across the country. So I've had a lot of firsthand experience on the ground with shelters and teachers and people from various backgrounds that are experiencing period poverty. What's so important about this piece of legislation is that it really allows and expands access to menstrual products. 1 in 4 high school students miss school because they don't have access to menstrual products. And typically when I'm sharing these statistics, it gets followed up by saying like SNAP and WIC don't cover these menstrual products, because that's the immediate response that a lot of people assume, well, aren't there federal programs to prevent period poverty and to promote menstrual equity? And the answer is no. And so that is why this resolution is so absolutely essential, because it impacts everyone from students in high school and middle school and even elementary school who are missing class, but also to general menstruators across the board. Since the beginning of the pandemic, 1 in 3 women have struggled to afford menstrual products. And what this does is provides the social safety net and a bridge to including menstrual products in products that are deemed necessary, because menstrual products are not a luxury good, and they're equally, if not more crucial than other hygiene products that are covered within the realm of federal benefits. So I want to thank Senator Scheibel for bringing this forward. And on behalf of young people and menstrual equity advocates across the state and across the country, we really commend her on her efforts to promote menstrual equity and also bring these stigmatized conversations to public conversations, because that's how we eliminate period poverty, is by talking about it and also proposing solutions. And if anyone has any additional questions about period poverty, youth advocacy in relation to period poverty, please never hesitate to reach out. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Committee members, do we have any questions? I have a quick question. You mentioned that other hygiene products were covered. Can you tell me really quick what kind of products are covered?
Melanie Scheibel, for the record, actually under SNAP and WIC, other hygiene products are not covered. There are other programs available at the state level that people can utilize. For example, we are working on, for example, in Nevada, there are private organizations that provide diapers to women who qualify for WIC and SNAP. There are also organizations that will provide period products to them, but they can't use the vouchers to buy them in the store like they would for infant formula or something like that. But definitely there is a gap when it comes to hygiene products, and it's not limited to period products.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I misunderstood that, so I'm glad I got that clarification. So anyone else on the committee have questions? Okay, seeing none. Thank you very much. We will go ahead and move into support testimony. Anyone would like to come to the table and please state and spell your name for the record, and you may begin when ready.
Thank you, Chair. Elise Monroy Marsala here. I work with Bells and Case Government Affairs, and I'm here today on behalf of the Nevada Public Health Association. They strongly support SJR 5. If I could now take my NPHA hat off, I would like to tell you, when I am not running around the halls of the Nevada Legislature, on behalf of my clients, I actually help run a food pantry in Sparks. I'm on the board of the Community Food Pantry, and this past year we have fed about 40,000 people. We run 2 programs, but one of the first things we were really surprised to hear when we first opened our doors was people came asking for toilet paper. So we now buy, with funds that we fundraise, toilet paper, adult diapers, tampons, pads that we keep for people, because as the senator said, there is a gap and it's clearly a need. So I just wanted to validate that's what we see in the community as well. But Elise and NPHA urge your support of this important resolution. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for what you do for the community. Okay, seeing no one else in Carson City, is there anyone in Las Vegas who would like to testify in support? I don't have a picture, so I have no idea if there's anyone there. I'm going to assume that there's nobody there. We'll move on to calls. Yep, nobody's there. Okay, broadcasting, is there anyone on telephone who would like to call in support of SJR 5?
To testify in support of SJR 5, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue.
Hello, Chair and committee members. My name is Brian Harris, and I'm an organizer with Battleborn Progress. We're in full support of SJR 5 because it will allow individuals to access much-needed menstrual products through existing programs designed to encourage healthy standards for individuals and families. Both the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program and the Women, Infants, and Children Program are designed to ensure individuals have access to healthy foods, formula, and other necessities. It should be no surprise that menstrual products need to be included in these products, as they are a necessary part of dealing with basic bodily functions. Access to menstrual products provides equity, as there are an added cost for individuals who have a menstrual cycle. We urge your support of SGR 5. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Broadcasting, next caller, please.
Chair, there are no other callers to testify in support at this time.
Thank you very much. We will close testimony in support of SJR 5 and move on to opposition. Seeing no one in Carson City and seeing no one in Las Vegas. Broadcasting, is there anyone on the telephone?
Chair, there are no callers to testify in opposition at this time.
Thank you very much. We will close testimony in opposition, open up testimony in neutral. We'll come to Carson City, and seeing no one, we'll then go to Las Vegas. No one there. Broadcasting, is there anyone on the telephone?
Chair, there are no callers to testify at this time.
Thank you very much. We'll close testimony in neutral. Senator, we are going to actually ask our... Oh, I've got to close the hearing, sorry, on SGR 5. It's done. Now we're going to move over to our speaker.
Madam Chair, thank you. As you all know, we have an assembly standing rule that requires a 24-hour waiting period to work session a measure. I think given what we heard today about this resolution, and also given what I believe was unanimous support in the Senate, I am waiving the 24-hour rule so that we can work session this out today and hopefully get this resolution to Congress sooner rather than later.
Thank you very much. Do we need a second? You just need to open the work session. Oh, then let's open the work session. Sorry. I've only done that part once.
He just waited.
Okay, so we are going to work session SJR 5 now. So I need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, I have a first from Vice Chair Miller and a second from Assemblywoman Monroe Moreno. Any questions or comments on the motion? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay? Motion carries. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Okay.
I know.
Oh, floor statement. I'll give it to, I'm sorry.
No. That's what I was saying.
Okay, there you go, Assemblyman MacArthur. There you go. You get the floor statement.
The floor statement.
Congratulations. Okay, we will now move on to our next agenda item, which is public comment. Each person has up to 2 minutes for public comment. We will start in Carson City. No one wants to come for public comment. Okay, Las Vegas, seeing none. Broadcasting, do we have anyone on the telephone who would like to provide public comment?
If you would like to provide public comment, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, there are no callers choosing to provide public comment at this time.
Thank you very much, Broadcasting. Committee members, any comments before we leave? All right, thank you very much, and we will see you Thursday. Meeting is adjourned.